What would you say is the most critical part of the job searching process? What does an applicant have to do to be successful?
It's the preparation that we discussed in the last question, and it's the thing that people do least. Again, most applicants will fill out the paperwork. If it's an online application, they upload their resume, upload the cover letter, and if it calls for transcripts or whatever, they put everything in there, hit send, without having really done the preparation that they need to do. So when the letter comes out and it says basically, I'm really interested in working at wherever it is, or even worse, and I've seen these before, I really need a job. Please don't ever put that in your, don't ever put that in your letter. Why are you interested in working there? And that could be an interview question. That does come up, and you'd be amazed at the numbers of ways people answer that question. But in your cover letter, you need to tell them why you are the best fit for the job. On an interview committee once, we asked a candidate, why do you think you're the best candidate for the job? And his response was, I don't know, I haven't met the other candidates. Well, we knew that, of course. What you need to tell us in your letter, and of course in the interview, is why do you believe you would be the best fit for this job? Because it's all about the fit. The company, the institution, the school doesn't want to do this more than once. They want to get the right person to begin with. So they want to have a person who's a good fit, and they want to be sure that you know about them, something about them, so that you can be that good fit. And you, as an applicant, on the other hand, you're also interviewing this company or this school. And jobs do get turned down, because if you feel like this isn't the best fit for you as an applicant, then you're going to, even if you get an offer, you may want to turn it down. It does happen. But people simply don't prepare well enough. They don't do the things, and it's hard work. With the internet today, it should be easy, because 20 years ago we didn't have the internet to do this kind of research. But today, even though all the information is out there, it still takes some time to really find the things that you want to find out. For instance, if it's a single interviewer and you know something about that interviewer, they went to this school or they got this award or whatever it might be, that gives you some basis upon which to perhaps break a little bit of ice at the beginning of the interview. You introduce yourself and you say, how did you enjoy your time at wherever it was? They're impressed. And the reason they're going to be impressed is because very few people will be that prepared. So the impression that you give right away is that you're prepared and professional. And I have some of the, we're not going to get into it now, but there's so many funny stories that employers have shared with me about what happens in an interview. People go in and do some of the most bizarre things. You have to present yourself as professional, prepared, and understanding the job itself and what this company or this institution or this school needs, and how you're best prepared to fill it. And that's the #1 issue that people have. They simply don't prepare well enough.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. To be able to demonstrate that you're a good fit, you would have to know something about the institution and hopefully the people.
Absolutely, because if you don't, then you're like 95% of the applicants.
Right. You don't stand out.
That's right, you don't stand out. If you don't put yourself in that 3, 4, 5%, then you have no chance to get that interview. So sure, that is what will set you apart.
Okay.